Hey fam, it's been a minute since I got on here and really talked, but I got a message. So let me roll my hair, right? Because I'm getting ready for bed. And let me just roll my hair and like talk, if that's cool. I don't like that angle though. Um all right, so the reason why I'm getting on here is because I was prompted to. When I get a cute little message, I always gotta come through. This light getting on my nerves. Anyway, hold up. Alright. Alright. It's gonna fall again, I already know. But anyway, alright, because that's been almost a minute doing nothing. Alright, the reason why I came on here is because I just want to say, even for myself, right? I know I made videos before about like people hating on you, naysayers, people just, it's all spiritual, right? So like the enemy, like just coming against you, you feeling spiritually attacked, mentally, whatever. Um, but I was just thinking about it the other day, just reflecting on life or whatever, right? And you know what? I always say if you don't got haters, you ain't popping or whatever, right? But you know what I noticed, especially recently? God always got a way to um do a thing, do a big thing, show out for me, right? And what I mean by that is like when I look back on everybody who never liked me or tried to make my life harder, tried to throw salt on my name, tried to smear campaign, talk behind my back, kind of the stuff they did to Jesus back in the day, right? Um, Keep in mind, I know they do it because of my light, my aura, my energy, my pretty much just because I have a light, right? Um, and I've been in so many situations out of state, in state, in the city, in the county, or in urban areas, in the hood, or in the suburb areas. Like I've been so many places, and people will see it. I remember I've been in a club before. Hold on, real quick. My son, he's in the shower and he wilding out. Lamel, can you simmer down a little bit? I'm recording, bro. Thank you. Well, anyway, I just remember being in different places. Like I said, I was in a club, the little after hour spot, and I remember somebody, like this girl coming up to me saying, I forgot, I can't remember verbatim, but I know it was during the pandemic. She came up to me, she was like, God is good. She was like, and I can see, she was like, I can see your light or whatever. And I've been other places, and people could just tell I had the marking of God on me, right? I know I'm kind of tearing off, but I just want y'all to understand. So people can see it, and when like I had it so much happen that I know now that this world is flesh, right? But everything in this world operate off of spirit. I know that for sure now, for sure, without a doubt. Just because, like I said, I was in the club, y'all, a after hour spot. So if you know what an after hour spot is, it's not just a regular club. You can bring your own bottle, bring your own devil's lettuce and all that in there. And for somebody to come up to me and kind of want to have a word and talk about God in the most corrupted place. And keep in mind, I'm cooling. I'm a reserve. I'm fun. I'm fun. I'm a vibe, meaning like you can be yourself around me. We're going to be lit, no judgment. And you can feel that I'm not judging. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that to say it wasn't like I was out there like the center of attention. I was just chilling, like, just vibing out. But for her to come up and kind of want to have a word with me in the most crazy after hour spot, right? So anyway, I digress. I just tell you that because when you carry the light or you have that type of spirit on you, people will hate you for no reason. People will say things, meaning they'll smile in your face, and when you walk by, will say things like little things that may seem pretty general, but you know they talking about you, right? Like, and it's hard to explain it if you never been through it. But in general, like, yo, you know what I realized, like, in my experiences with hate and people seeing my light and throwing stones at me, God always has it's like, I notice the more hate I get or the more attacks I get, I always get blessed. And like, I always get blessed. My phone dying. And not only do I always get blessed, I get blessed in front of them. Like, people will just go off of how I look. Like, I'll just use real quick just weight loss, right? So I know y'all might don't know the journey, my backstory or whatever, but at one time in life, yo, at one point I was like, for most of my life I've always been morbidly obese, right? But as I got older, I started getting healthy and, taking it serious. But at one point, I was over 500 plus pounds. Like, the scale that I got on at that time, and this was in my early mid 20s, right? And I'm a year away from 40, right? I'll be 39 this year, next year, April 21st, 40, right? I mean, 39. But um, the scale was only went to 5, like 525, I think 509 or something. So I could have been larger than that. Like, so for me to be in my 200 something, right, and keep in mind I'm 5'10", so it balanced out. But I'm just saying, like, what was I saying? I kind of lost what I was saying. Just in general, like, I took my weight serious, right? So people always judge me, especially because I don't look like what I've been through, right? So they always judging me from what they see, right, and make assumptions. And so, like, but day in, you know what happens? My character and the fact that I really put in work, mentally, spiritually, physically, like, that's always going to be my defense mechanism, despite the naysayers and people attacking me, because I really do a thing. Like, I really am disciplined. I feel like I could be disciplined a little bit more, but I really am disciplined. I really practice having integrity in real life. I really work on being emotionally intelligent. I really pay attention to my surroundings. I really care about people. And when I can't care about you, I get away from you. Like, I really don't wish harm on nobody, like, in real time. And you know what? When you getting attacked and you spiritually or people shaming you, you get frustrated, bro, because we human, right? It's so many things of this world that you want to do, like retaliate. You want to not harm a person, but you want to do something to make them understand that this is not me moving this way because I need your validation. This is not me moving this way because I need you to accept me. This is me moving this way because this is how God made me. And I'm really striving to be the best version of myself. And I notice that mindset always is my defense, right? And you know how God rewards you when you operate like that is He will make a footstool in front of your enemies. Like, you're gonna prosper in front of them. And I noticed that through the pandemic. Like, I noticed people had so much to say about how I was moving. I made videos about this, about me spending or how I spend my money or how I dress, or not like because I dress bummy or nothing like that, but I don't. So, like, I know me. 100% me. I know me. I know my flaws and all. I'm not perfect. I just said I'm aware of it, right? Self-awareness, right? So I do things like I operate, I think, I live to do things that I want to do. I created a life that I only deal with what I want to deal with. I only, like, I just control my surroundings, you feel me? So I don't need validation. I don't need to buy certain things to sway you to like me, or sway you to think that I'm richer than what I really am, or sway you because I've been through so much and made progress. And like I said, I don't look like what I've been through, that I'm grateful for the fact that I can do things on my own. Or if I ever get into a jam, yes, it's good to call people for help, but I've been through so much that I'm now emotionally intelligent, that things that may frazzle somebody else, okay, we got to find a plan B. You know what I mean? And so I'm blessed for that. Like, but let me tell you, what I noticed is you need haters, yo. You need them. Wanna know why? Because your friend's not going to tell you the truth. They're going to let you sit in your mess. They're going to condone your mess. Your haters are going to be honest. Your haters are going to be the ones that tell you what you need to work on, or where you missing something at. Now, do you take it to heart? No. If you're aware of yourself, you will take that criticism and use it to keep the engine going. And if you do that, you know what happens? You're going to level up in front of these people. Again, let me go back because I know I digress. When I was going through even now, like, people don't know my process. People don't know where I came from. But look, I show up every day the same. Okay? These people are waiting for me to have a bad day. But it won't be no bad day, because my bad days are just regular days compared to theirs. Like, you get what I mean? I probably said that wrong. But what I'm trying to say is, yo, I have a face register. I have a facial, like, I'm saying this wrong. Get y'all real quick. It is almost 10 o'clock and I've done a million things a day, so forgive me, brain farts, everything. But long story short, I got a face routine every night. I put collagen. I put serums. I put snail pesticide. I'm not pesticides. A snail like little situation on my face, right? I literally brush my teeth every day. I literally am getting my teeth work done on my teeth section by section so I can get my little bridges and stuff done. It's a process. I literally did a weight loss, you know what I'm saying? Went through a weight loss process and then got skin removal. When I'm going through the process, people throw tomatoes, boo, tomato, throwing tomatoes. You can't see it. But look, through the pandemic and all of that, I still stayed afloat. I'm still up. And they wondering how the fuck she do it. I just heard this, I heard that. How the fuck she still staying afloat? How the fuck she coming here every morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, teeth pearly, skin clear, hair done every 2 weeks, nails done every 2 weeks. Listen, this stuff is basic to me. Like, cause this is my life. I made it a routine, right? And I'm not being boastful, but what I'm saying is I keep showing up. And they thinking that I'm putting in extra work. They thinking that I'm doing, this is a lifestyle. I do this shit every day just because this is what I do. People thinking, oh, she didn't lose because at my smallest weight, ironically enough, when I was working from home during the pandemic, I was my smallest. When we came back into the office, or when, yeah, we were called back into the office, for some reason, like, that 10 or 15 pounds just stuck, right? And then after the skin removal, it made me retain certain stuff. So anyway, you changing yourself, people look at you the most, right? Especially if you're not telling them your business. So like people was looking at it like, yeah, she look good, but you know, I like for me to have surgery. I'm not the smallest, but that's because they don't get the weight loss process. Like when you have weight loss surgery, typically, and I said this before, when you get the VSG, when you're morbidly obese, it is known that you lose more weight with the gastric bypass surgery versus VSG. Again, I've seen people who were really morbidly obese who got the VSG surgery first, and then after they got the VSG surgery, and they got down to a certain weight, they then got the gastric bypass for the long haul and make them drop even more. I didn't do all of that. I just got the VSG surgery, lost a certain amount of weight, and then got skin removal. So that's that. As a matter of fact, come to think of it, I have a doctor's appointment for my annual appointment at the surgeon who did my VSG surgery, which I had in December of 2018. So you do the math. Well, anyway, I just say that because the people and the naysayers are like, how she stay afloat? She coming here to the point that they find little stuff to nitpick on, right? But they don't realize that they helping me. Because I'm just saying, like, you throwing shade, and the most you can talk about is that name brand clothes, or where I get my clothes from, or um how my accent is. Like, that's the only shit you can say about me. Like, these are my haters. These are people who frown upon me, right? For no reason. Or I know it's a reason. It's because of my light. But that's all you can say. But see, what I'm saying is, in this whole midst of me talking, is you need haters, bro. And not in a boastful way. Like, don't make people purposely hate you. You know what I'm saying? What I tend to find is people hate you the most when you focusing on yourself. What I find is people hate you the most when you doing something they can't do or thought to do and never did do. That's the stuff. That's the stuff that make hate you. But listen, keep doing it, because God is going to bless you in front of them. I noticed that. I noticed that. Like, it's times where, like, yeah, I just do the right thing just to do the right thing. But, like, a year ago, to say that I'd be sitting here and content, or, I mean, life could be a slightly better, you know what I'm saying? But to say that I'm maintaining and enjoying the fruits of my labor, like I said, I get my nails done, get my eyebrows done, do facial routines, and be content and keep feeling prosperous and feeling like this what I'm in right now. Like, I don't plan on living in a apartment forever. This is just a moment, you know? In the field, still have that joy, and don't let nobody down me. Rain on my parade. That is nothing but God. So all these naysayers are wondering why I didn't crack yet, why I'm not miserable yet, why I didn't have a bad day yet. I'm not going to. Because I really put in the work. Like this, the stuff that you think I'm a failing is everyday life for me. Everyday life. And that's not to be boasting, or to be, stuck in my ass. No, like, I really do this. I really do this. I really do this. You're not going to find me off. And I just noticed that God keep moving me forward, or keep me standing tall in the midst of it, because I'm so obedient, bro. All I'm saying is you need haters. You need haters. You need haters, yo. If like forget if you don't got haters, you ain't popping. You need haters to motivate you. You need them. Because what happens if you don't have them, you're going to get comfortable. You're going to get comfortable. You're going to get comfortable. You need that fuel. I'm telling you. And God going to bless you in front of them every time. They just gonna be watching. Look, you know how many of them on my Facebook? Because I don't got IG right now. You know how many of them on my Facebook that I knew from a high school, or ex-boyfriends, or guys I used to talk to? No, that's on my TikTok. That's on my that's on my Facebook, and still watch me. A lot. Some of them will say, "I'm surprised you're not married yet." That's what they say, right? Or some of them just waiting, thinking I'm gonna have a pity party, or a video of why I hate life, or it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. God is good to me. For real. And it ain't about money. It's not about money. It's the fact that I can sit alone and be okay. I'm winning. Cause I know a lot of adults that can't do that. They can't do that, or they miserable. I notice I get miserable the most when I'm around people. The wrong people. People that question why the hell you so happy? Cause God is good. And look, God, share with me. Cause I be putting in the work. He only blessed me because I'm obedient. And I'm not a Bible thumper. Bro, I got the Bible app on my phone, but it's only one or two quotes from that Bible that I can quote to you back because I live by it. And that first one is the first Bible quote I need you to know that I know is wise as a serpent, soft as a dove. Or did I say it backwards? That's how much I'm not into it like that. Is it soft as a dove, wise as a serpent? Either way, front, back, you get what I'm saying. I come in peace, but I am very aware. I am very aware. And I move accordingly. And the second one is no weapon formed against me will ever prosper. And that's the God honest truth. And if you know me and you know me from my past, 9 times out of 10, you wished ill on me too. And I'm still here. It's Christmas time. And I don't got no Christmas blues. My son gonna have a good Christmas. A good Christmas. Okay? And keep in mind, look, I raised that boy so good that I asked him what he want. You know what he told me? My son 12. He said, "Ma, as long as we together and as long as we here and we good under one roof, it really doesn't matter what we have. It's just it's the thought that counts." He's 12. So even if he didn't have a good Christmas, my boy can still is satisfied, and he was raised at a certain point that he's grateful for whatever. So look, we gonna have a good Christmas. And all I'm saying is God is always gonna bless you in front of your enemies. So I notice that you need hate. You need hate because it's going to give you that fuel to keep pushing forward so you don't get complacent. And you also need the hate because God is going to make your enemies your footstool. I'm telling you, they're going to spin the block. All the people that said, "Boo, tomatoes, tomatoes, throwing tomatoes," they're going to come back and be like, "Ty, I wanted to ask you, how you do that? How you manage to..." Life is love. Love is life. Y'all be blessed. I'm taking my butt to bed, okay? I ain't even never roll my hair. I was talking so much, right? I'm going to roll my hair and then I'm going to get on out of here. I love y'all. Be good.